All right, hello. So, I had been very convinced that I had recorded and played Rimworld before. Turns out I hadn't. So, I'm gonna go over a brief thing. So, I'm doing a playthrough. Just, oh, not the tutorial. No. Hello. So, I've got mods, and I want to mess around with Santa Seasonal here. Now, he is very much based off of Christmas, obviously, and he starts letting things like calm down in Decemberary. Now, the unfortunate thing, whenever you make a world, there's North and South poles, which actually let me just go through a bunch of it and then show it. Skipping this, get to the world. When you generate the planet, it actually makes a planet. I typically do like the full planet. This is just gonna be, I think it was half. The real trick here is that northern and southern hemispheres do matter, which means that if you are in the southern hemisphere down here, then your like growing period is September, so autumn into the beginning of spring, which means that your summer, your warm period, your growing period is actually during winter in the north hemisphere. The colony I'm going to be playing on is set like about here. It's like slightly, yeah, it's in the range where it's like 40 to 60 days of summer or 40 to 60 day growing period. Slightly down. What is this? Ah, icon is broken. Wait, what? So there's equator where you hit year round. I am just far enough down that I do have winter, but my winter is in the wrong spot. So we get Christmas in the middle of summer, and the game typically starts you in spring. So right here, I've already played through a bit of it. I'm just going to show the baseline, like what I started with. Or not really even such a mess. It was just that it was so bizarre. And if I go straight into the actual save, it's gonna be like, how do you have that? How do you get that? How do you get that? So this is how it starts. You have this is like for the new kingdom starts. Like you're setting up as you're in a medieval period. The way that this is set up is there's a castle and there's some outbuildings. With exception of these supply rooms, there's no. What is that? Well, with the exception of the supply rooms, everything here has like every like building has some of the walls knocked down, including the ancient dangers, where there is a persona plasmasword with kill happy. So when you kill with that, the whatever pawn is bound to the plasmasword or to the persona blade gets a mood boost from using it, and psi meditative, which means that they get psi focus back, like just by wielding it. So there's bugs here, which means just wait till night. You get glitter world medicine and the sword. There is also flesh beasts. Now there's a bit of medicine, joy wire, but doesn't really matter. I will send someone up here to try to mess with this. But what ended up happening was I told these four, hey, go into this building. I told these four, go into this building. Because there's also tech print for cataphract armor, tech print for healing factors. And when they get in there, which let me speed them up. tech print for jump packs, tech print for healing factors, tech print for specialized limbs, tech print for poison synthesis, tech print for jump packs again, and circadian influence. And then down here, brain wiring. There's a bunch of tech prints, which I had never seen how they worked before. I'd never gotten into these bits of research before. I didn't realize it was just use it and then it just unlocks. I thought you had to give it to the researcher who was going to do the researching. No, it's you just use it. And if so, we had 2 jump pack ones. It gives you half of the research immediately. So I got one, then using the second one, because I already had it, it just gave half the research. Meaning I get a bunch of stuff, including cataphract armor, like half of the tech prints I need for cataphract armor, which is phenomenal armor. But I unfortunately have combat extended. So if I look at Albertson's club here, it lists like how well it can get through different types of armor, where there's sharp penetration, which was in millimeters RHA, and blunt penetration MPA. These are very bad. So I have 0 and 0.78 or 0 and 3.12. Bregwell here has plate armor, meaning like he's not going to take damage from the clubs. Because it was 0 and 3.12. He's not going to deal damage unless all of my units manage to hit specifically his feet. I think his feet and hands are the only things that don't have coverage there, which would mean having to hit his limbs enough to make him bleed so that he passes out. Fortunately, I could just tell all my guys, like, hey, hold these doors open so that everyone else can get into the rooms a little faster. Oh, they may have seen me. When I did this before, I had this one green ape who was over here go up and around. I might have to have everyone in here gang up on Rin there. Close the door, please. And forbid the door. Everyone get ready. But right here... Ooh, I can't tell if that door's open or not. Oh, okay. And do not allow the door anymore. Even though this isn't even going to be... I'm not even going to save this. Okay. They all beat this guy up. Are they... Okay, we're not running out. The main thing is these guys, which I may actually want to pull back and let this guy into the room. Let him in. Come on, Brunson, move, move. Oh, this might be bad. Okay, once that door closes, they'll be safe in there. So what happened was I just told them, hey, get in the rooms, because a bunch of flesh beasts, like, because the wall was broken down, they were aggroed, and they ran out to attack anyone. And hey, look, there's some anyones. Which went okay. They got beaten up. In the run that I actually went with, or actually, it was the first run. They were all in here, this room, and then the flesh beasts kind of came in, and this guy with his, with her polearm and her armor, took down most of them, and they got down to. So these big guys, the bulb freaks, when they die, split into tough spikes, who, when they die, will split into, I think, finger spikes. I don't think they go... No, they do go into the tri-spikes, and then into finger spikes. Bruegel here did good work. She took down all of them down to like small forms. Unfortunately, I think actually was this one. It was macaque. It was named after a bird. Decided, because this is technically my base. And they are technically raiders, is how this is set up. She decided, hey, what if I stab this random high explosive chemical? And she stabbed it, and it is stored on the same shelf as military grade incendiary agent. The room exploded. And I was lucky that like I kind of saw it coming. I was like, oh, they're all in that room. I need to get someone over here quick to run in and grab these tech prints. Because I think I missed the healing factors one. I think I only managed to save the cataphract armor because that's the one I wanted. But it was the room exploded. But also, I did go and I have renamed almost all of them. I think the only one that kept her name is Cedar here. Who is also, I think, the only non-baseliner. She is Animakin. So she's able to interact with animatries because I messed with like what factions are present because I don't want factions with guns running in on my medieval kingdom. So it's mainly just other things from the medieval mod, the Viking mod, normal like tribes, the classical, was it vanilla factions classical mod, like anyone who's like technology level makes sense, and then the Empire because I wanted to be able to have like psycasters without having to do the animatry because the only person I have that can interact with the animatry is Cedar here. I don't even know where the animatry was on this map because the strategy I have for this, oh, there it is. The strategy I have for this scenario is saying, hey, everybody, instead of staying here, which I had to wait a bit, saying, instead of waiting here, let's just go to this next spot over because I found the spot I wanted, these hot springs, and I decided, hey, we're going to start here. Then we will caravan over to here, abandon the colony, and then settle right here. Which is what we did. I just wanted to show this because it kind of explains, hey, how do you have a Persona plasmasword and a full set of plate armor, and that's not even the big part. So we're loading here. So that's not even like the big crazy thing. So I have the Persona plasmasword. I also have so because the Empire is present in this like, on this world. Oh boy. Ooh, why do I have doubled audio? What the heck? Hang on. Do I have audio playback turned on right now? Oh, I've had monitor on this whole time. Okay. That should be audio fixed now. So, I don't know why I unpaused. This is the colony. So, moved into this area with the hot springs, which hopefully it doesn't... Ah, still needs to load. So, it's literally right next to where we just were. This caravan is just Bruno. What's his original name? Can I see his stuff? Yeah, this is Brunson. I renamed all of them except for Cedar because I didn't want to butcher their names all the time. But he's currently building a road from here to here because I would like to have a road to connect so that my caravans can move faster. Now, let's see. Where's Joan? There's Joan. So she's got the plasmasword. She's got her steel plate armor. Where is it? Oh, it's in one of these. Having the Empire in your save at all means that at some point you will get the... Actually, I think I should have the quest in here. Historical. The Ambushed Knight. So it's Lispo Nosfonus. So it's just a guy running from a raccoon. I have someone with plate armor and, at the time, a halberd who just takes down the raccoon easy. Lispro just happened to have, like, literally purely by coincidence, happened to have a plasma sword on him. And I was allowed to tell him to drop it. So I did. Which means in some of my storage somewhere, it's probably in here somewhere. There it is. Plasma sword, excellent. The other weird thing is I got raided by someone who had a nerve spiker. I don't know why they had a nerve spiker. But it is the 10th of April, May, which means we're actually getting into like autumn and winter. And I've passed December. That's why I have some weird stuff in here, like Airwire headset and randomly cigarettes. And what else was it? And satchel charges and a shard animal pulsar I took from the other map. Tech Professor Persona Core I got from a quest. But then like tobacco leaves, I haven't grown those. Wolf skin. There's a lot of stuff that I've just randomly gotten from the presents that spawn, because the Santa Seasonal, the options, gameplay, where is Storyteller? Santa Seasonal like makes things chill out in December, which is when he thinks that there's winter, but for me that's summer. He makes things chill out, and then on the 10th of December you just get a bunch of presence in any building, like any roofed space that is inside a home area. So I just suddenly got a bunch of like boxes to open. But we got some important spots because it was Abby here. She was the like Hjarnborn who was pregnant before, had baby. She gets her own room, and I'm working on giving them bathrooms. Originally, which actually I need to go in here to the social. Originally, so this was Tom, who was Tun, was originally lovers with Berthold here. They had a like a wedding is on notification, and then like a day later Tom broke it off. That's why he's got a -16 opinion of her and she's got -46, because right here -50 from broke up, and then immediately fell for Adele here, which she was, I think she was just called Thronson before. Then Derbernius is now Deirdre, like Deirdre, but B. Johannesson is Joan. Cedar didn't change. Green Ape is now Abby. Berthold is Bertha. Yeah, that's everyone. So it's been a bit of a mess. Then I also have to manage stuff over here because I've got hospitality. So I have to have a guest room. see. The crown is forbidden. Oh, here it is. A beautiful metal crown. The wearer becomes very influential, but at the same time, they will refuse to do any work. I had visitors who left this as a gift. And so I didn't think anything of it because I was like, I don't have any royals. I don't need to tell anyone to put this on. Someone wandered over, picked it up, and put it on. And I think it was Bertha, because that's why she was walking away from us. I saved right after. She was... Hang on. Silicus. Oh, he's our guest. 18% hospitality rating. I forget who's the doctor. Hey, Deirdre. Yeah, can you? Actually, no, can you tend to Bertha, please? Or not? Okay. Go tend to that guy. I'd actually rather you go and rest. Even though it's literally a single bite mark, I'd rather you get tended to. Hang on, come back. Tends to her. I don't... Like, she's not in any danger, but I still don't want her getting an infection. From who? You good? Oh, I forgot she's a undergrounder for some reason. Yeah, so Cedar is an undergrounder who is also an animakin, which means she needs photosynthesis. Because I think that actually means like she can stand in sunlight instead of needing to eat. This actually gets to another problem I have. Picking up a table. I need to work on research so I can advance to the industrial age. If I don't advance, then any industrial era research gets increased like research cost. So here, because my faction tech level is medieval, but this project's tech level is industrial, research speed will be multiplied by 67%. The project base cost becomes 2,400 for you because of your tech level. So that just means, hey, everything's gonna be worse if you try to like go beyond what you can do, which broadly means anything like over here is going to be like too advanced. Now this does like weirdly like reach over and grab drug production here, but there's also like piano and long blades is allowed, royal apparel is allowed, plate armor is allowed, which means I can make more people plate armor. But then certain things like, actually no, it's not noble decorations, it's Stellic Throne. The Stellic Throne has a problem. Heavy bridges should also be farther down. But I have to do all the rest of these. I can't see anything from Anomaly. I really hope it doesn't force me to do Anomaly stuff. But then I have other research trees, like Dub's Bad Hydrine. The last thing I need to do in here is just saunas. Because here requires electricity, I just need to do saunas. Can't do anything in vehicles. Technically can do something in trains, but don't need to. Gotta do liquor brewing, food, condiments, grilling, cheese making, and stew cooking. And to do wine, medieval architecture, heraldry, complex workshops, not gas extraction, can't do printing, or basic recycling. This is the problem. So vanilla factions expanded classical, which adds what's supposed to be like the like east, central, and west, like parts of like the Roman Republic. Adds in 18 different bits of research that each take 1,200. And a lot of these, like a bunch of these are not worth 1,200. Because if I go over here and point out, like, right now, so cataphract armor, normally 6,000. But if I jump back, oh no, these are all normally 6,000. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot. Like everything past multi-analyzer is crazy. Shields. This is a good spot. So this is where the low shield pack and the shield belt pop up. These let you like mess up, like they let you block any projectiles coming at you. That's really good. That's 1,000. You have to get to microelectronics. You have to have a high-tech research bench. But it's only 1,000. Wood-fired crematorium. 1,200. Tyrium production. This is a separate thing. That's like this is a money-making thing. There's like the scorpion turret. It is easier. Actually, it's right here, I think. Do I have the mounted one? Yeah. I've got cannons for 500. Versus a ballista for 1,200. And what else is there? Meat drying, 1,200. Temperature control. This is for just like helping deal with those bits of temperature. Now, the main reason why like they can kind of get away with this is in factions here. There's the Central, Western, Eastern Republics. I need to find these people and like schmooze them. No. I was about to say, I need to schmooze them. I need to get them to like it here. That's a problem. I was thinking, oh, I don't care for this person. No, I do. Oh, that's bad. So, the idea is that there are the 5 senators. Gaining favor of a senator will give you a perk. So right here, Umbra Darklight Nighthawk gets Amor Vincit Omnia, which when we hover, opinion of husband and wife is always locked at 100%, can never go down. Meaning like the husbands and wives will never like divorce. That's really cool. And also just instantly gives you the Toga's research. Getting Tarkinus Hostentia gives Carpe Diem, was just passive mood buff, like for everyone. And you get the temperature control research done instantly. Atelius Falto is mental break threshold decreased by 10%, so everyone chills out. No one will freak out and go on like a food binge. Or it's just less often, and it gives you the meat drying perk. The one who's currently in our hospital makes all positive mood buffs last 20% longer, and gives mosaics, which is just fancy floor. And Lucia Italis, beauty of all sculptures and art pieces is multiplied by 1.25, and gives Therme Bath, which is just like hot spring bath. And if I get all 5 of them, then I get Tributum, which is just every year get a bunch of silver dropped off equal to 5% of player wealth, and all their vendors have their prices cut in half. And I get the drama and comedy research, which is another one there. The ones I actually care about are in the Eastern Republic. Because mainly, like over here, getting all the favor, you get Profectus and road building research, which I already got the road building research. But Profectus, every so often, a random research project that is achievable to the player meets prerequisites, gets automatically unlocked. If I manage to get all 5 of these into, I think they have to stay at my colony, then I just instantly I get the ability to randomly get research done. But we get all global skill learning speed increased by 5%, and bronze working. Research speed increased by 5%, and crafting bench research project, which is, I don't know why crafting bench isn't part of vanilla game. We get cement making. And here's one that I think they have the icons mixed up. Global work speed increased by 10% if in a positive mood. Global work speed increased by 5%. I think these are swapped. Like the icons are mixed up. But yeah, cement making, wood-fired crematorium, Tyrion, and I think this is everyone. Yeah, any mood effect from like it being too hot or too cold is reduced. So that's a problem. I need her to like us. It's already tended, yeah. Doing pretty good. Forgot about that. So yeah, another thing that came from the from Christmas happening is these festive crackers, which are considered food for some reason. Which means periodically I'm just gonna have the little hooray noise play. Alright. I am slowly working on getting bases built up. I need to expand the hospital a bit. Oh, man. That... out of nowhere. Actually, the only reason I recognize that she was there is if their icon... Because I actually had earlier... I don't know if it was in this playthrough or a different one. Random guests, like randomly 2 senators together were just guests. And I'd looked in here to be like, hang on, that's the name of one of them, isn't it? Or no, I saw... Hang on, close. I saw Senator of Central Republic or Senator of some Republic, and I checked, and one of them happens to be in the bath. And it shows whatever their current sprite is, so if they do happen to be in your colony, it will show whatever they currently look like. Oh. Ah, finally. So that actually means that I have 2 marriages queued up, because Bertha... Ooh, that said fiance before. Wait. Wait, what? Oh, no, I'm on the wrong person. Okay. Oh, that was worrying. Yeah, it was Bertha, like, randomly fell in love with, like, a visitor. Because, yeah, it was literally, he was a visitor, and I think I told her to, like, go and, like, entertain guests. And the most dangerous part of this mod, of adding in, like, hospitality for guests, is... if a high mate shows up. Because high mates are, like... They have, like, a psychic link with whoever they... like, become lovers with. Meaning, if, like, let's say Joan here finds a high mate that, like, as a visitor, and, like, they chat, and then they become lovers. When that visitor then leaves, then she will get a, like, huge, like penalty to a bunch of her abilities. I think consciousness might go down a bit, but she just get, like, a big, like, negative mood buff. Oh, that's good. 42. Ooh, getting up there. That's way better than before. Can you begin making friends? You are not social. Hang on, cancel that. Who's my social person? Not the animakin. Thankfully, not the person who got into a brawl. Hey, Adele, come make friends. 3, can you... Oh. Can you trade? What can I get off of you? I'll take these. Oh, you have $19 on you. No. Okay, that there just... Ooh, you have 3 Granlin seeds. Go ahead. Yeah, take this. That's all you had on you. Okay. How many more can I... Oh, okay. You get all your money. Except that. Hey, can you talk again? And this time gift all the rest of them and the aperitif. Thank you. Okay, that's good. So the opium there. The last okay, the last kingdom colony I tried to do, I had someone with a caffeine addiction and someone with a so yeah, someone with a caffeine addiction spawned with, for some reason, iced coffee and energy drinks, even though it was kingdom. The real problem is that for some random reason she also had opium in her pocket. And so she at some point just took the opium for no reason and then instantly developed an addiction, which was horrible. What? Oh, I need someone to go clean the room. Oh. Don't go digging there. I need you to go clean the room of the person you beat up. Oh, I forgot. Cedar is Sidecaster now. Okay, so I do have access to Wild Speaker because she is a plant person. She has natural focus, so she can access this. The trouble is that I think the way they lock you in or out of some things is depending on what things you have here. Like dignified requires royal title. I think that's what's required to get into Archotech. But she has morbid, art, and nature. I could give her different ones. What are you? Void, Archotech. Minimal is a really nice one. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna give her minimal. And oh, it unlocks it, but I don't have. I should have saved it for this. Because Word of Joy there to become friends. In order to get. Where is the senator? Get Assis. Assisless? Akisless? Akiskless? Man, that's... Animals, cooking, melee... Incapable of caring. So no medical, no social, no intellectual. Barely any construction. Okay. The room is clean. Hang on. Bertha, can you please put this stuff away? It's making the room look worse. Which is affecting what she thinks about the bed. I meant also the agave. Oh, we can't haul all of it. Ooh. Okay, visit again in a few days. Oh, components. And if she hadn't gotten into a fist fight, I might have had a research done there. Because, like, hang on. Wait, insulted? What? Oh. Oh, this is her own fault then. Wait. That's why I didn't care. What the heck? Tried to convert Bertha, who then gets mad and starts a fight. Okay. I'm glad it didn't go horrifically. Oh, I should have sold the crown. But yeah, there's the Granland seeds. So I could grow 3 Granland trees just out and about. I think I'd like to make this area look a little better before that. But oh yeah, we're in big ol' valley between a bunch of mountains. So it's very, very defensible. I do need to actually build defenses. And unfortunately, I have to make 6 sets because there's 2 on the right, 1 on the bottom. Sorry, 2 on the right, 2 on the left, 1 on the bottom, 1 on the top. And our ancient danger is up here. So this is the 3rd ancient danger. It is such a mess. Oh yeah, additionally, random quest reward. Just 1,000 watts of power before we even have electricity unlocked. I never set the active project. Ooh. I would like to do this one because I can get the research board and the notes stack, which help with research board and notes stack, both of which give you more like research speed. Because for instance, in there was also the loom and the mannequin, which before when I was showing like how this started in the other map, there was one room in the castle that wasn't revealed and it had 2 hand tailor benches, a mannequin, a loom, and a fueled draft table, or a fueled alchemy bench, and this stove, which was the whole reason why I got like this mess here, because this was tiny little box with like the worst possible kitchen. All their beds were in the room with the like supply depot. Eventually expanding and trying to give everyone their own rooms. But how am I doing on those bricks? I can make some more marble tiles. So yeah, I found it's pretty funny. I can say, hey, get some marble bricks and make your bathrooms look like bathrooms. There we go. Marriage is on. At some point, that needs to happen. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, Adele got pregnant there because they've had their own bed for a while. Ooh. Why did you puke? Are you... She may have had food poisoning earlier. Ooh. We should have more fist fights. Let's get this whole area set up because I'm gonna have more rooms over here and probably expanding the hospital a good bit. But we're gonna need more tubs, which also means I need more pipes. Should be able to do that. I know I don't need these ones, or these top two. It would just connect, but I just conceptually, I don't like the idea of the pipes going into the septic tank. Who's... Oh, morning sickness. Meditating at wall. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, she is set as like a good chunk of her day is meditating. Because I needed to get... Like, I plan on having Joan, because she's the one that got the... That saved the guy, so I was like, hey, she will be like my main sidecaster. Cedar will also help. Okay progress for the beginning. Oh, man, somebody needs to be cooking. Why are we not cooking? What? Aren't you supposed to be able to cook? No, the cook is... Oh, I thought Deirdre was the one doing the cooking. I need to call him back. Wow, I picked the wrong person. Return home. I don't know why I thought it was Deirdre in the kitchen there, unless it was that Bruno would be cooking and Deirdre would walk by to talk to him. Oh, that would make sense. Oh, no. Okay, I need to get their bed set up now, because now they have floor. Just regular double bed. Right there. Nightstand. Where are you? Nightstand and stable. There we go. On either side. Everybody needs a nightstand. Dresser. Wooden dresser. Put it against that wall. What else do we need? They are also going to need a crib. And I need to set up chairs. Do I have... Nope, don't put that there. Do I have enough fabric for armchairs? 360. Yes, I do. And I will probably also need one in here. Okay. Bruno has returned home. Are you doing okay? Recreation starved. I will let you... Hang on. Mount. And now go. I can't mount the donkey and to ride it home. You gotta take off the rope first. And of course. Yeah, I'm looking at it. Who just ate? This weirdo. Hey, can we actually put out the fire, please? Okay, who is best? Actually, hang on. Bruno. Once he's recovered a bit more recreation, I'm going to tell him to cook. All right, start cooking. Oh, I need to tell him to eat first. Hang on. Hey, go ahead and eat. And then, yeah, keep cooking. I don't have any more fires, do I? Ooh. We'll put these out. Because this is dry thunderstorm. That's going to spread. Bertha, you as well. Cedar. Wait, does Cedar have? It just has pyrophobia. Pyrophobia. There's bark skin, but that's giving you a bit of armor. Foliage hair is just getting the plant hair. Photosynthesis sapling. Yeah, we're good. Save that buffalo, please. And what? No. Okay, I need animal sleeping spots. Okay, who can do medical or animal? You can. Going to the bed. Okay. Who is my animal person? Bertha, can you... Wait, do you have any medical? Ooh. Yeah, Adele, can you? Okay, Adele can. Oh, Joan can. Okay. Don't need that. Inspired creativity. I think those are already gone. Yeah. Adele's recruiting is still there, but the creativity is gone. Oh, he may have built something. Hang on. Normal. Who was my builder? 77011. Where are you, Abby? Hunted phytokin. That's a Pollux-kin. That's good. Okay. Petal pomegranate. A powerful phytokin is calling from nearby. She was cast out by the Hound clan for giving them wrong advice. She is now being hunted by a search party. Search party consists of 2 Nords people, composed of 2 bowmen. Petal wants you to keep her safe at Hidden Springs. If you accept, she will arrive immediately, but she'll be followed by a search party that you'll need to defeat. Phytokin are plant-based humanoids. There's 3 versions. There's the Animakin, which I have with Cedar. She's based off of the Anima tree from Royalty, which is down here. There's the Goranlin-kin, which are tied to ideology, which is actually those seeds that I bought earlier right here. And then there's the Pollux-kin, which are based off the Pollux trees, which are actually... Oh, actually, I chose it there. Pollux-kin possess the ability to connect with Pollux tree, greatly enhancing its abilities. They are immune to toxicity and, in fact, can help the environment by consuming and metabolizing waste. Oh no. So, I just remembered. They're immune to toxicity and can help... I can't access more information there. So this is a problem, because I made the Ideologian holiday cheerful, like based off of being Santa. I think we have like charity required somewhere. I think there's something that makes it like if I deny any form of charity, they will be upset. Which, by the way, this is the funny thing, is that Doom Smasher, I did not get Doom Smasher. Like, there's a Persona Plasma Sword as part of the religion. I have 2 Plasma Swords that are not this. So it's if I deny... actually, do I still have that moodlet? No, we don't. I had a... Deserter? No. So part of Anomaly, there's Dark Scholar. So part of Anomaly is that you will get occasionally get creep joiners, where like all of them they have something like this, where it's not always like Dark Scholar, but like that last paragraph, they may be very useful. They may be very useful to you, but you also sense there is something that they are not telling you, because all of them are set up as like some like weird little problem. Right here. Ooh, hang on. That was... He had something else. So right there of... He's able to self-resurrect. I'd missed that. He had... I'm pretty sure he had something of like... The abilities like regrow or like heal people. And I was like, I don't want people regrowing limbs as like tentacles. So I just like turned that down. And after I turned him down, because I was 4th of April, May, yeah, so it was 8 days ago, they all got like a negative moodlet because I denied someone the ability to join. So I have to accept this. The problem is that if I remember Holuxkin properly, I think they need to eat pollution. And like one of the easiest ways to generate it would be Toxifier Generator. That is 2,400 research and then 750 research away, but then I need to build it and have it running for her, and then I need, where is it? Yeah, toxin filtration. Wait, no, not you. Where? It's not waste pack atomizer. Not that. It's like purifier. Or filter. Not Android tech. I don't remember what it is. Like now I do have recycling as like if I do something to start creating pollution and like I make too much, then I can start researching this. But again, that's industrial. Where is it? I can ignore having this for 14 days. But I do still need to accept it or they're going to get upset. Ah, look at that. Like, hey, look, you can win by doing that. It might have been a different one. Hang on. These are all... Yeah, all members of the colony. Yeah, it was a different save. Hang on, where's Abby? Yeah, it was a different save. In another save, I have... Like... So weird. In another save, I have... One of my colonists is the Stellarch's wife. Which is just baffling. Yeah. He is being prioritized the work, so he does need to go and do stuff in a second. Yeah, I need to refine this and actually get like... Probably should get the kitchen set up over here. And then maybe turn this space into like a community room. Okay, let him refuel that, and then I'm gonna cancel work. Go ahead and eat. Have recreation. Alright, we're getting nursing chairs. I do wish I made their room a little bit larger. Because now Abby's not going to walk all the way in here to the research room and then back in the middle of the night. Instead, she'll just be in here, walk over, be good, go back to sleep. Ooh. Oh, you're doing research. Eyes already cleaning in there. Good. Thank you. Can you clean... Why can I not tell you to clean Joan's bedroom? What? Am I... What? Why is... That makes sense now. Wondering why no one had cleaned up the puke in so long. And hey, as I've been asking for a while, can we haul these rocks out of her room, please? Thank you. All this because I've turned off automatically expand because I don't want spots like... If I like put down... Actually, I think it would be like... I used to have a meditating spot over here for Cedar. Where is she right now? Looking at a tree? Looking at a sculpture, okay. So I bought this off of an art trader. Which worked out very well for me. Yeah, I need to do clothing. Okay. His helmet is the problem for him, so just drop it. Is Joan also tattered? Joan is tattered. It is her shirt. Shirt and pants are both approaching it. Cedar. It's just the mantle. Abby, it's her mantle. Bruno needs new pants. Bertha also needs new pants. Deirdre needs new helmet, new shirt, new mantle, and new pants. She needs new everything. Adele's probably the only one not on the list. Yep. Pants and shirts. I have way too many things in here. Yeah, I have 8 for our shirts. Not t-shirts, button-downs. It is almost the end of fall. I should have been making clothing a while ago. Bump that up. And actually suspend those two until further notice, because I need how much for each parka? 72. There's also the warm jacket, which is way more. Okay, never mind. I can make 2, maybe 3 right now. I can make 2. I need the muffalo to have more wool. They are not having more wool. I need heaters. And I don't have the big fancy heating. I just have boilers. Boiler markings. Does this actually provide heat to a room? Pipe radiators and Radiators. Oh. It's only 600. I can push that. And actually that's a... What am I researching right now anyways? Complex workshops? It's about the... Oh no, because I need electricity to do it. That's a little dumb. The... Like, okay, the solar heater and electric boiler should both be a, like... Hang on, in here, unlocked with plumbing, a hot water tank. Electric heater, electric boiler, and solar heater, those should both be unlocked with electricity. Gas boiler should be unlocked with chem fuel refining. And then everything else should be fine, because that... Because this is the problem. It means that I need to do electricity. Where is it? Is it in here? Because this was the thing I did in my other medieval world as well. Where is it? Okay, kick that out. Allow it. Deirdre, stop researching. Electricity, set as the research. Adele, use the subcore. So, I don't like doing that. I did that in my other world as well, of like, I just happened to get it. And it was like, oh, you just pick a thing and it instantly finishes your research. I don't know what mod adds that I should have checked before I loaded that. You can go back to doing stuff. Because the problem is it also opens up, because now, is it cooking expanded? Remember how it was 4 things? Now I can see everything. I need food condiments, grilling, cheese making, stew cooking. All of these have now lit up, which means I have to check, oh, can I, like, do I need to do that one before advancing to industrial? And in here, all of these have now lit up. So technically I could do air conditioning and like brute force it through all that extra stuff. I can also build all these. Like I can build chem power generators, ceiling fans, electric smelter and stove. I can build all this stuff. I can make a regular heater. I can make a regular heater instead of doing cool stuff like using like a radiator. But no, I just need to set this up and then probably put radiators in everyone's rooms. What's temperature looking like? Okay, Joan's room is cold. Oh, yeah, because the torch is heating the bathrooms pretty well because they're a small space, but the larger spaces are worse. And then because I've got all those doors open... What was it? Because all these are stone doors that came with the building. So they're all really slow. Who's working on this? Joan, thank you. Man, Adele, can you clean your room a bit? It looks like Bruno knows that that's going to be his bathroom. Okay, I need to unlock a few more fixtures in there. Because I think... Do I have... Oh, I do have the basin. The trouble is just I need to make a latrine in there with a basin so that way they actually have like an actual bathroom instead of just being that. Here, bruh. Ooh, these are about to turn into compost. Oh no, they're 5 days away. Okay. Damn. Well, Joan gets to show off. Shambler Pollard, Shambler Muffin. Random, yeah, it's bits of clothes. It's all tainted. Destroy. Go, Joan, go. Such a long ways away. Destroy. How is it still standing? It lost both of its arms. This one's lost a lung. She's fine. Arm was cut off. Shoulder was stabbed. Okay, finally that one's down. Oh, it's on fire now. Bioferrite. It's really like... No. Go ahead and haul that and leave. Wow, that one's about to rot immediately. Okay, they're both like gone in 2 days. I was about to say, if Bruno got food poisoning from incompetent cook. Oh. He cooked the meal for his own wedding. Oh, Cedar's gonna... Oh, nope, she's here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, Bertha's here. Who's missing? Joan. No, Joan. Go. Okay. Means attended a wedding. Cool. Everyone's happy. All right. Ooh. Abby has a shoot frenzy. Nope. They have dispersed. Okay, and is Joan going to finish that parka? Yep. Oh, I haven't... Oh, their bed isn't done, that's why. Orders... Chop wood. Hey, Bruno, can you chop down this tree? Oh, you're not assigned to... Hang on. Hey, Bruno, can you chop down that tree too? Missing 82 wood. Using that much? Okay, no, we're just missing 5. You are now allowed to cut plants. Oh. Oh. Alright, we're gonna get that bed built, then it is time for me to end recording. Alright, Joan. Build the bed. Alright, this belongs to Deirdre and Bruno. Let me just double check to make certain I have the right people. Okay, good. You two wake up. Link to that bed. So this is their private bathroom. Link to that bed. So this is their private bathroom. So that's what? At least it's not in the well. Where are you? Oh. Okay. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Cedar and Bertha are the only ones that don't have their own room yet. Work Frenzy Tom. Don't eat right there. Okay, so I need to make the probably like the fridge right here, kitchen right here. And there's the trick people have found of like you make it so you have to walk through the freezer into the kitchen so that any dirt you track in is in the freezer instead of in the kitchen. So probably, let me go orders, plan. Probably something along the lines of this. Actually, probably don't even need that much. Actually, I was thinking like fridge here and then kitchen there. Probably do fridge here, kitchen there. Because the kitchen honestly doesn't need to be big at all. So it's door here, door here, door here. So they walk in to grab food. They were coming from over here if I have something built over here. Do a bunch of storage. Yeah. Alright, that all is planned. Made a little bit of progress and found the unfortunate Pollux-kin. Which I guess that does kind of solve it. Once I finish that, I need to do Toxifier Generator. I just don't like that I have to do it this way of like, oh, I have to brute force electricity there. And then do something, because I don't know if I need to consume the power. Because if I have to like use up all the power for it, then that's gonna suck. Because then I have to set up a generator and then actually use the power when I want to be in medieval times for a little bit before jumping into stuff like machining and gunsmithing and turrets. Yeah, it's going decently. I need to hope that this one... What? Did I sell her a hat? Because they're all supposed to have... Okay, that one has a different one. But they're all supposed to have the wreaths. Did you visit, apparently? Yeah, I think she visited. Oh. This one's a Hussar. I don't like that. There's Neanderthal. Looks like all baseliners. Hussars have the genetic go juice dependency, which is not great. But at least that's off of a different Like, not the Eastern Republic. All right. That is going to be it. Have a good one.